Good morning.
Morning. I found something very interesting. Again, excited about this, so I'm gonna show you. Um, I think I found what I've been always looking for. I don't know when they just came out with this feature on Etherscan, but they did, and it's everything I was looking for. This is gonna be an interesting one. And I feel like Mark, you could figure out some more details on this. I'm gonna show you. Um, just filmed this like an hour ago. Pin to feed. Make sure everybody's coming in. All right, cool.
Good morning, good
So
morning, good
guys, oh,
morning.
what's
Morning.
up? Same old people. Some new people.
Yeah, buddy.
All right. I'm just gonna run into it. So basically, here, look what I found. Look what I found. Look what I found something interesting for meme coins. Meme coins. I want to make money on meme coins, right? So first, I didn't know this before, but I don't know when this came out because I've been looking for this for a very long time. But there's this feature in Etherscan, or the one I'm looking at is BaseScan, and you can let me save this filter. Basically, BaseScan. This is super crazy. BaseScan allows you to do something called advanced filters. So this is way too important. So today is going to be an interactive one. If you got a computer, pull open BaseScan, Etherscan. Way too important. And I believe this is, so we have narrative analysis that we've been diving into. I believe this is true liquidity analysis. This allows us to do this. Before you would have to code this. I don't know what the heck Etherscan did, but I'd never seen this feature, and now we can do it. So basically, they have advanced filters that we never had before. And I just figured this out, so I'm just playing with it. But I was looking at this coin called Alien Base because it's one of the bigger coins on um, the base ecosystem, right? Where did it go? Whatever, I'll just do it from scratch because I just figured it out. Oh, here we go. Here's all the liquidity. So you have right here, you could pick an asset, any asset. This is okay. So the reason why this is crazy is because if you do this on, for example, Nansen, or if you do it on Arkham, I believe Nansen and Arkham gets their data from them, from BaseScan. I believe they are a step closer. So it goes, usually, I think, I gotta look into this a little bit more, but I think it goes, the data transfer happens on blockchain first. The first place that the data gets pulled is on BaseScan. The first place. That's like the number one interface. And usually it's this company. Look, it says right here, product of Etherscan. I think that's the name of the company. But like Etherscan duplicates its website or its scanner for all the different blockchains. So Etherscan is like, I believe, the original API because an API means I don't even know what's the definition of API? Something. It's basically the access point. It's basically where you could pull the data. So the point where you can pull the data. I don't know the definition of API, but
Application programming interface.
there you go. So basically, all the other apps I believe, I'm not sure, but I'm very confident because I've used all the other apps and they have limited data in comparison to Etherscan. They pull their data from Etherscan, I believe, because they're all limited. When I mean limited, like Arkham does not show you there's missing transactions. So is Nansen. There's missing transactions. They try to do the best they can, but I believe this is the most primal version of that. But the problem with the primal version is that we never had these filter mechanisms that we have in Arkham and that we have on these other places. So now we have the filters. So what I did is I just filtered Alien Base. I filtered the biggest transactions. They don't let you do USD amount, but I did it by the coin amount. And you could see, which is very interesting, on Uniswap, Alien Base's liquidity pool, and you can see it by TVL. So you can see that there's these big, and it's crazy because it really shows the times where it took off. So look at the exact bottom liquidity. So this is like where there's zero liquidity. So pool is a scam, right? No money at all. Look at this right before the spike. Look at the date. This is April 22nd. April 22nd, 2024. We look at the price of Alien Base on April 22nd. This was right here. and the 23rd is when the price increased. The 23rd was when it went parabolic, right? The 23rd was right here. So you could have anticipated the pump of Alien Base by the liquidity that was added on the 22nd. So you could have been like, oh, dang, big whale dropped liquidity into Alien Base. I'm going to drop money. Now, the crazy part about it is that there's some big liquidity that just got dropped into Alien Base just now, I think today. But yeah, go ahead, Marty. You have a question? What's up?
No, I was just reacting.
Yeah, so basically, this is like true liquidity provision, I believe. I don't know if it was today, but it was like in the last 5 days. Look, 225,000. No, this is a conversion, but there's some, you could, okay, so here's another thing. And this is where I'm a little bit confused. I'm still trying to figure this out. But you can actually select the method add liquidity. This is different from anything we've seen and even Nansen itself. Nansen doesn't do this. It doesn't give you that option. So you can see exactly 7 days ago, somebody added $168,000 worth of ETH to the liquidity pool. So what do we know about liquidity? We know that when somebody puts their money where their mouth is, ETH or USDC, I listen. And you can see right here, 7 days ago, somebody added 168,000, which is pretty big, considering the fact that the total TVL is only 65K. So they took an L to add that liquidity. You understand what I'm saying? So right here, boom, 7 days ago, let's see exactly what day is that. What day is that? Today's what? What's exactly 7 days ago? I don't know, Google Calendar. Or ChatGPT. Can someone give me exactly 7 days ago? So we got
June 25th.
okay, thank you. I just want to get the exact date. So that was right. Here they added a liquidity, June 25th. So I want to know like who messed with it here. You see what I'm saying? Like maybe this, my amount was too much. But like what happened here on June 20th? Because let's see, June 20th was like right here. Right? So, and then what, look at the 26th. You said the 25th was the yeah, so right here,
Right.
look. So we have the 25th is right here. So somebody added liquidity and then the price pumped from 36 cents to 49 cents the day after. So we have found a leading indicator. We have found a leading indicator. You realize how annoyingly difficult that is? To find a leading indicator, not a lagging indicator. There's a difference. Lagging indicators, they confirm your trading. So you make a trade, you find we found a leading indicator. So and I don't know where the heck they dropped this new tool because I've been looking for this for years. But yeah, so and then you could set up notifications on this. So I can go to Alien Base, and then this is where it gets weird, and I think Mark, you're probably better suited for this to understand what this is, but you can go to additional filters and there's something called event logs. And I was reading into the docs. I believe the event logs are basically your way of tagging the method. So for example, this method here is add liquidity in only ETH. So it's very limited. What about the USDC liquidity? What about the USDCB liquidity, which is the base liquidity? So I believe you can create your own method. And then if we create our own method, I believe it should be like anything that adds or takes away liquidity from the pool, and then we just pull that data on a daily basis, and then literally just look at like what's the big adds and pools. And then once we find big adds and pools, we look at their history to see if they have a history of pump and dumping or whatever the case is. This is it. This is what I've been trying to do for so long. We're so close. We're so close to getting this done. I just need to figure out exactly how it works. But I'm pretty sure it's right here, event logs. Because if you read the event logs, it's talking about a mechanism for smart contracts to emit structured data during their execution. So it's essentially a way to track events via the smart contract platform. Does that make sense?
This is awesome.
Yeah, this is like really crazy. Like this is like really, really, really big. Really, really big. Because, okay, so hear me out. So like, it's all like like people put their money places and then they run up the demand. It's like it's a simple exchange. It's like the whole crypto economy is I make coin, I get people to buy my coin. But the only way they can buy it is through liquidity. So it's like I make coin, I add liquidity at strategic times when I think people are going to buy coin, then a whole bunch of demand comes in and buys coin. So the point of tracking is the liquidity. So it's like you can make a coin but it not pump, but you can't make liquidity and it not pump. Or there are chances where you put a liquidity pool and it doesn't pump, but it's very unlikely because that's the point of the whole liquidity pool is to get people to buy in. It's just a smarter way of looking at it. I think it's the smartest way to look on-chain metrics right now, from what I know. It's the best possible way you could ever identify something true. Because you know how people look at, oh, but what about the whales when they trade? The trading. They don't trade. They don't trade. They're making liquidity pools. There's like a whole spouting. They're not trading. Like they can't. Think about it. How could a whale get into alien base when the liquidity pool is only like 60,000, 70,000? Doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. The whales are what they're doing is they're splitting up their 20 million into 25 different meme coins, and they're adding liquidity in their market making. They're just straight market making. This is it right here. So yeah, I was just playing with this. The problem I'm having an issue with is the method. Like, because it's just add liquidity right now. So you could exit this, right? And we can look at all the big transactions. So we have multi-calls, we have transfers, we have converts, we have add liquidity, ETH, we have withdrawals. So withdrawals, this is a withdrawal from staking. This is $56,000 that happened 6 days ago. So I want to just do a little studying and let's see what happened on this big price increase right here. I really want to look at, or let's look at more recently so we can get more recent data, right? So like what happened on June 19th, and this is another thing which is crazy. You can pick the actual dates, which is they didn't have this before. June 18th, 2024 to June 20th, 2024. And we can see all, so this is all the biggest, so right here, finalize redeem. I don't even know what that is. That's what I'm saying. What is finalize redeem? And then you can look at it, right? And see exactly what they did. ESALB token. I believe this is a stake. They're redeeming their stake. Escrow farming. This is a farm. So he redeemed $660. Honestly, to make it easier, what I do is I just copy this and I put it into ChatGPT and tell it to tell me what it is. And it tells you.
I did not know you could do that.
Yeah, bro, we're smarter, man. I'm telling you.
That's awesome.
Yeah, so I'm gonna ask that. I'm gonna let that run. And I think the transactions I was doing is too big, so I'm gonna also lower this because you pick the amount. And this is like 1 million to 100 million, I believe. So I'm gonna lower it to 100,000. See what happens. Here we go. We have more transactions here. So now, let's see how many more transactions. We have 26 only transactions. This is only 26. This is a small data set. So we look for the biggest ones, right? And I'm just like playing with this, right? So we have 28K. Somebody right here withdrew their stake. Somebody right here converted something. So this is the day we're looking at, just to give you a frame of reference, is the 19th, the 18th to the 20th. That was right here. Or, sorry. So why did I pick the 18th? Because that's when the liquidity. I think. Yeah, the 20th was when it shot up. So it's actually wrong date. Let's do the 19th to the 21st. Okay, so here we go. So there has to, what is a zap out? See, this is what I'm having a problem with. I don't know what this zap out means. What are they doing? And that's where I'm trying to get it better. Remove liquidity. Here we go. 12 days ago. How much is that though? It's only 7,000. I'm looking for the meaningful transactions like this. Finalize redeem. This is what is a finalize redeem? Right here, convert. These are the meaningful transactions here. 56,000 convert. It should show some add liquidity. You know what it is? This is only alien-based token. That's why. This is only alien-based. I need to add ETH. But the thing is, if I add ETH, then it's going to open a world of every transaction ever ETH, basically. So I wish there was a way where we can pick only things that are like, and I think that's what this is where we could pick only ETH and USDC and alien-based transactions that interacted with alien-based or interacted with the liquidity pool. If I could filter by that, that's when we found what we need. But I could filter by ETH, USDC on that date, right? And so this is 101,000. There's a lot of transactions. Look at the transactions, 14,000. So yeah, we're getting there. I just don't know how to do it. I'm trying to figure it out. Yeah, this is too much. I don't know how to filter it by exact contracts. Like, what is this?
So 1 second, what are you trying to find exactly? Like the largest transaction or when?
Oh, I want to look for the best thing I could look for is liquidity adds or removes on.
Can you adjust that method right there on the second column next to transaction?
You could, but it's not exact science because if I click add, it's weird.
Oh, I didn't know if it had like a liquidity.
Yeah, so like it does, but it's weird because look, there's different add liquidities, and I think it's based off transaction type. I think it's based off of
Right.
yeah,
Right.
I don't know what that means. Like I wish I knew. Like if you could look here, for example, this is what I did last time. So I found this transaction here on my other screen. And this is how I found it, just like by random chance. Right here, alien-based router. So this one right here is look, add liquidity on alien-based router 21 days ago, June 11. So, but that was random chance. So this is June 11th, right? So that's right here, at the exact bottom. See, that doesn't make sense. Was it a remove liquidity or add liquidity? I don't know. Right here, it says add liquidity. So then we can start digging through this guy's transactions to see who he is. From this guy. Let's see. So this guy 7 days ago, Kyber swap, he's staking. Can you do advanced filter on people's stuff? No, I don't think you can. So look, here's 30 ETH, repay ETH, multi-swap. I don't know. I wish there was a way where you could just like filter indefinitely, but like they have limitations for whatever reason. Yeah. But I know like you can code it. I just don't think they're thinking about that for some reason. I don't know why. And that's what I'm trying to figure out. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking about right now. Because if we crack this, then we could essentially pick whatever liquidity pool we want. And we can do timeline liquidity analysis on any pool we want. Just making up. Yeah, see, like I don't know, and this is not meaningful data for me. I just have no idea what this guy's doing. That's the problem with these websites. Like they say that it's transparent, but is it really transparent because no one understands it? Right? It's like you get best of both worlds. You could say to the internet that it's transparent, but then it's not because no one knows what the heck's going on.
Well, they want to make it confusing so the common person can't catch on.
I think it's just, yeah, that's true. It's becoming better though. Back in the day, it was way worse. It's way worse. So it's becoming better. I think they're just trying to figure out what people really want to look at. And then provide the tools for it. But that's where we can really win because I honestly don't want them to do that. Because if we could figure it out in a way that's really hard, then no, that means nobody will be able to do it. And then we'll have like a monopoly on data. Or like a monopoly on a specific thing. So yeah. What's up, Mark? You think you figured it out?
I'm reading this doc here. It's pretty crazy.
Yeah, it's kind of difficult. Like I know if I sit there for 10 hours, I could probably figure it out.
That might be what I do today.
Yeah, this might be what you do. If you can figure this out to where you know what we're looking for, then it could be. I'm pretty confident that's what that is. Let me see. Let's read it again.
Were you able to test if that like those notifications work or no?
That's what I'm looking at right now.
But it doesn't. Oh, that's the easy part. Like if we could find it on here, then I know there has to be notifications. Let's see. Custom advanced system. What is it? ABI. What the heck? What's an ABI? Oh, verify attribute. Yeah, I mean they have an API. So if there's an API, then yeah, we can 100% pull it onto an Excel spreadsheet. And we can have right here a watch list. You can add. There we go. Right here's the notifications. Notify incoming and ongoing transactions. Yeah.
But then what you just put in the token address, right? For the base address?
Yeah. Yeah. But I don't want these notifications. I don't want incoming and outgoing transactions. I want very specific notifications, but that I think we could just do an Excel spreadsheet with the API. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I've been working on, guys. Super weird stuff. What was I gonna look at again? Right here. I want to see this additional filters. Event logs are crucial for tracking specific activities, events, and changes within the blockchain. This is it. External applications can monitor these logs to react with specific events, extract relevant data, and update their own state. They are widely used for purposes like tracking token transfers, decentralized exchange activity, Bone, and more, enabling efficient communication and interaction. That's it, Mark. This is it. I really feel you can figure this out. All right, we'll talk about other stuff. I think, Mark, you want to focus on that before you. What coin did I give you? I gave you a coin this morning. Can you give that to Ashley? Just transfer it over.
Yeah, Brett, it was.
Yeah, transfer it over to Ashley. Once you figure this out, we can do the liquidity analysis.
You got it.
Yeah, she's been going hard. She's been going hard. All right, what's up, guys? Sorry, I just was very interested. I just got lost in this a little bit.
That's pretty interesting.
Yeah. You can do it, Mark. All right, and so what's up, guys? We have some people here. Does anybody have any questions about anything? How you guys doing today? Everybody doing good?
Doing good.
All right. Does anybody have any research? So yesterday we had some people.
Yeah, I did some research on OPSEC.
Hold on 1 second for me. So can you send the research to the group chat?
Yep, like the database.
Yeah, so okay, so you updated the database or you
Yep.
submitted it. Okay, so
It was just before this meeting, actually, so you might not have even seen it.
yeah, okay, right here, boom. Coinfix databases. There we go.
Let me know if you want me to talk about it here.
I'm just gonna read the research. Let's get
Okay.
it to the point where we can like look over each other. But look, somebody submitted alien base.